Social Media Officer Kim, and today we'll be going over our last year's competition, which is our Wireframe app. Starting with our first group, which is Mary and Persida. They created a project that attacked the UN goal Zero Hunger. So with their presentation, they show statistics really establishing the problem with zero hunger and why this goal is very important to others around the world. They started with their purpose, and this is really good for narrowing down your scope, so you're really able to help the people around in your community and ultimately make a larger impact. Their goal was to give food and to show nearby places you can donate food for other people that needed it. And they also designed what a front page would look like, which essentially what our Wireframe competition goal is to create a hypothetical app so you can help people in your community. They show up a registration process and how this will be feasible for if they actually made an app. This competition was really great for brainstorming ideas and also collaborating with others as they were a team. Once again, their app was very, very good, and they helped really narrow down the scope of people who they're helping. And this also furthered their passion for technology and also staying together with their community. They also showed how this will be enacted in real life, and this really helps you contextualize your ideas into manual objects like your phone. And then they also want to add a kiosk machine, which I thought was very unique. Here is a photo of the participants, and we're so glad that they participated in our competition last year. Next, let's talk about Percy and Halani's submission. And this was the EcoCycle presentation, which is definitely one of my favorites because they talked about the environment, and the environment will always be a very important problem and issue that we need to fight as tech advances. There's always ways to minimize your global footprint. Once again, they had a very, very concise mission by saying by 2030, really showing that their goal is feasible and also the app can be very useful. The same thing as last one, they also had a sign up or registration portion, and this time they're able to scan their points and prove that they're actually recycling. They're able to spend points on rewards, such as very popular corporations like Amazon and Target, and just very simple layout. And this was a really great way to help your environment and also to give a lot of solutions. For her picture, here it is. And if you're wondering about joining the competition, she did this competition with someone else, so you're really able to collaborate with others. Next, let's talk about Zainab's submission, which is Help Her Hands, and this is also Zero Hunger. This shows that one problem can have many solutions, as she demonstrated Zero Hunger in a different way. She talked about Help Her Hands, and that's helping low-income individuals in our Dallas area, once again showing a very narrow scope for her app. And once again, they can choose their location, and they can access food banks, and it gives a lot of information on where these food banks can be accessed, and she even provide a demo video. This really shows the actual physical representation of what something can be, and this Wireframe app really encourages you to think of an idea and really put that into a tangible item, which is one of the favorite things I love about this competition. Next, we're going to talk about Ari's, which is See No Evil, and this is actually one of my favorite icons from this competition because she made her own graphic design, and I'm very passionate about graphic design, and she did an amazing job. And her goal was reducing inequalities, which is called See No Evil. This is a very catchy title, so this Wireframe competition really incentivizes you to be creative and really just unleash all of your inner creativity. She same goes in with a mission statement, and she has very distinct objectives and goals, which I love. And she also talks about a statistic showing how important it is to solve the goal. Her solution is where you can report any racism or any bullying onto an app, and it's going to be handled. She also establishes a brand promise, which is very important for marketing. This shows that girls in the corporate world, we're attacking tech and we're attacking marketing, and we're going to help you guys succeed in all of these categories. Next, we have Narika, and she had a Sentio app, and this is kind of different from the apps we reviewed today, so I'm very excited to review this one. So this is about the safety of the future, and this is very important as safety and security also becomes very important as new technologies get released. She has the same thing with her sign-in page and the app overview, which I really love how she incorporated it. It's very meticulous how she set it up her app. She also has a website, which we should check out. It's very neat. I love the color scheme. It's very, very neat. I love it. So this shows that if you have any ideas for an app, you can physically put this into the competition and really show your passion. Next, we're going to talk about Shrithi's, which is Workify, which I think is really cool because there's already other brands with similar names, so this would fit right into if it ever got released. Starting with a statistic showing the importance, and starting off with a brand goal. And I think this is very cool and very similar to LinkedIn. Has a nice sign-up page showing opportunities and great networking events. And I think we have a photo for hers. Very good, very good. Next, we're going to talk about Zara and Gabrielle's project, which is called Money Madness, and I love the catchiness of the name. And their UN goal was quality of education. I think this is very important, as I think in Lebanon Trail we have a great education system, so we really want to bridge that education system to other areas. They have the same mission statement, which is to bring financial literacy and more information about the college application process. They also mention some statistics to show that this is a problem worth solving and giving your attention for. Their app layout was very unique and innovative. This is very, very nice to look at. They're able to choose their pathways, and they're able to show all of these categories where you can receive help in. They have a map layout, and I love how simple and very artistic this is. It's very, very nice. And levels and games, you're able to go through your bank simulation, and it just makes saving and learning about, the financial situation more fun. Private chats and school mode. So they also integrated a marketing plan, which is very good, and they're able to show their passion for this app through social media in schools. And lastly, I participate in this competition last year, and I did health and well-being, which I think is very important personally, because mental health will always be an important thing to work on no matter what career you're in or no matter what you're going through. So instead of a statistic, I started with a quote, which is how everyone has a right to have good health, and everyone should, have an aim to work on their health. And we're going to have a true or false question. In 2020, the global prevalence of anxiety and depression increased by an estimated 25%, with young people, women most affected. Spoiler alert, it is true. And this is a brief overview of what the model, what the UN goal is, and that's safe driving, reproductive health, and overall mental and physical health. Which is why we're going to be introducing Forever Health. This is the elongated page sign up. I decided to make the color scheme green because green is usually status for health, and that can also be connected to well-being. Personalization, you're able to choose your language and have notifications. And then also you have your own schedules and personal tasks that you would like to achieve. Many people like having calendars or planners, and you can also apply this onto your app. You're able to look at learning features and know who to call, and you have daily quotes. And then obviously we have an overarching goal and a purpose. There's also lessons for people to use. And one thing I love about this Wireframe app is that you're able to use outside information, and you overall get a general overview of the UN goal that you're doing. So you're really able to understand others and in general what's happening in the world. You're also able to donate, and this really helps strengthen your community and help foster a good connection. Same thing with donations. You can schedule a donation, and you can also log out and delete your account. So that was all of our participants from last year, and we're so excited because we're going to be hosting this competition near March, and we would like more participants to share their creativity and to also add to their community, as if you do this Wireframe app, you can end up creating your own app in the future, and this can just be a starter. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and we hope to see you next time. Bye!